I am Yassir Khan from the 2026 batch, your host for the day, and today we have here with us Mohd Zeeshan Ali from the 2025 batch. DBE,
Uh, Love,
career,
career, growth. It's like
corporate world.
hectic but yet growth oriented.
Okay, MBA,
Rewarding but yet you learn a lot.
friends,
Uh, Always there for you.
uh, Delhi,
Delhi's food
motivation,
uh, come from within.
stress buster.
Partying with friends.
Greetings and warm welcome to the official YouTube channel of the Department of Business Economics, University of Delhi. Here we are today for the second episode of Internship Stories 3.0, where we delve into the experiences and notable achievements of our seniors at the Summer Internship Program. I am Yassir Khan from the 2026 batch, your host for the day, and today we have here with us Mohd Zeeshan Ali from the 2025 batch, who successfully completed his internship as Financial Operations Intern at Arcesium and also bagged a pre-placement offer. We'll dive right into his journey, how he landed that opportunity, and how was his experience working at Arcesium. So without further ado, let's hear directly from him. Hi Zishan, welcome to Internship Stories 3.0. How are you doing today?
Thanks for having me, Yasir. I'm doing fine. What about you?
Great. Let's dive right into the internship your journey.
Sure, sure.
Let's start with a brief introduction about yourself.
Yeah. So basically, I'm from Raipur, Chhattisgarh. I have done my bachelor's in business and administration from that place only, and currently I'm pursuing my master's from Department of Business Economics. So it's been a long journey, and we are looking forward to the interview.
Right. Like you completed your internship as financial operations intern. How did you develop that interest in finance?
So basically, it had been a long journey. My interest in finance. So I have started developing that interest since my 11th class. So I was very fascinated by Jamie Dimon. He is the CEO of JP Morgan. So I developed my interest like his strategies into banking and operations, how he became the CEO of JP Morgan. I was very interested in that. Then I started reading some financial books, financial concepts, and I was very fascinated by the financial world and how this world works. Yeah.
That's a great answer, Zishan.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about Arcesium. Like, why did you choose Arcesium? How did it catch your attention? And why did you choose it for the summer internship program?
So Arcesium was the first company for our SIP in our college. So when I saw the PPT and the presentation which they gave, I was very fascinated by the work which they do. So basically they are the spin-off of DE Shaw Group, which is itself a very big company in financial world. So I was very fascinated by the operations, by the services which they provide in India and abroad too. So I was very fascinated to work in that company, the work culture which they gave. It's superb. That's why
like that's the right decision, I feel, and it's really crucial while you are choosing your internship because it's
absolutely the role and the company is very
the path
crucial
for your future.
Absolutely.
So can you tell a little
Yeah.
bit more for the audience, like how many hours did you work? Was it hectic? Was it light, according to you?
Arcesium has a very flexible work culture. It's not like we have to give in that hours, how many hours are required. It's not like that. So we have been given certain works and we have to complete that. So it can be completed in 4 hours or it can take 10 hours. So it's like that.
So
it was fun. It was fun.
So it sounds flexible.
It's very flexible.
Okay, that's great. And can you describe a few challenges that you faced at Arcesium? Any challenge?
We face a lot of challenges, but challenges always makes us and smarter and makes us grow in our life. So every day was a challenge itself. So when we used to go there and when we saw those kind of big reconciliation which we have to perform every day, and my project too. So managing both the things was challenging in itself, but it was fun. Yeah.
Okay. And did the advanced technologies at Arcesium impact you in any way?
Yeah, so Arcesium has very inbuilt systems and inbuilt advanced systems in itself. So I can't reveal that right now because that is very confidential. But it is having very art of the state facilities and art of the state technologies, which is in the financial world.
Fantastic. That is very insightful for the audience, I hope. And let's get back to the college. And how would you like to throw some light on the course structure? How did DBE played a role in your internship? How did it help while you were working at RCG?
Definitely the learnings and the course structure which DBE provides is super important if you work in the corporate world, especially in Arcesium. So the financial concepts which we learned here in the first semester and the second semester, the analytical bent of mind which we develop over here due to the course structure and the teachings which we get is very important whenever you work in that domain, in the financial world and also in the analytical platform. So the number crunching thing. We basically study economics. We basically study different kind of financial concepts over here, which requires number crunching attitude, and that really helped me a lot in Arcesium.
Okay, that's a solid point.
Yeah.
And like you mentioned that Arcesium was one of the first recruiters. How
Yeah.
did you go on preparing for the interview process, since you must have entered your college life and it must be really hectic? How did
Yeah.
you go about the interview preparation?
So yeah, it was very hectic. I was also the part of the training and placement committee that time. So it was really hectic to manage both the things. But the preparations and all is all about the, if you are able to read and if you are able to get what finance is basically saying, how equities market work, how derivatives market work, it really helps you a lot. And also the attitude, the honesty which you carry in the interview, that is prepared and that is developed all over the life. So that is not something which you can learn in 2 to 3 days. So
Exactly.
I basically say that carry that attitude of honesty.
And would you like to tell the audience some strategies and approaches to prepare for the interview?
So if we talk about the strategies, you have to basically very thorough with the financial world, how derivatives market work, how what is the OTC platforms, and how basically all the things in the financial world moves every day, the trading and all. So you have to you have to be very thorough with that. And also corporate really cares and respects honesty. If you are honest enough, if you know that you can work and you can really put in hard work, they really respect that. So you have to very careful about that.
Okay. And speaking about your personality and stuff like that, would you throw some light on the skills that you possess, that you already possessed, and then you had to possess during your internship at Arcesium?
Yeah. So if we talk about the soft skills, definitely communication skills helps you a lot. The presentation skills helps you a lot, and also how you talk, how you move with the team. And because moving with the team is very important. If you work at Arcesium, they take it very seriously, and it's really helps you a lot in your life too. So we basically have been assigned a lot of projects together. So our team comes together and perform the project, and also if you talk about the hard skills, Excel, hands-on Excel is very important, and also the advanced concepts like VBA, macros, and also Python and all will help you a lot.
Okay.
Not only in Arcesium, anywhere it will help you a lot.
Fantastic, Zishan. That was an amazing answer. I hope it helps our audience a bit to prepare for the interview at Arcesium. Like moving on to your experience at Arcesium, you almost worked there for 2 months. What was your hardest time at as an intern?
There was a phase when my internship was about to end, and I caught dengue. And just 15 days before the final presentation, which we give and which we basically tell to the company that what we have done. So that was the hardest phase in my in my 2 months of internship, and in over years, means it was very pressurized situation where you know that you have to perform, you have done your work hard, you have worked very hard, but still the final presentation is about to come and you won't be able to perform there because of dengue, because of something which was not in your control. So having someone in your life, a friend or anyone by your side during that time really helps a lot. And I had one person in my life, so yeah, it helps a lot.
It must have been an intense experience. Do you have a moment of realization that would you like to throw a light upon that had a lasting impression on you?
Yeah, so whenever we enter into any corporate or any company, and when you are a fresher or something like that, you think of yourself as a someone who is very talented, who knows his stuffs and all. But when you enter and when you realize that it's so competitive over there, it's so many talented people, so smart people, you realize that humbleness is very important, and always been able to learn, always been able to grow, and having that learning mindset really helps a lot. So that was my moment of realization, that be humble.
That's a great answer, I feel. Moving on, you became the head of the training and placement committee later, and while you were working at Arcesium, you must have held that position. How did you manage your internship and your? Because I believe that the being at the head of the training and placement committee is a hectic role in itself.
Yeah.
How did you manage both the roles at the same time?
So again, it was very tough, but I had my team with me. I had a lot of important people. They have always been there, and they helped me a lot. So we worked as a team, and we came out of that as a team. Yeah.
And
So
that's a great answer. Now let's shake up things a bit and delve into a
yeah, sure,
fun moment.
sure.
This is called role reversal.
Okay.
In this round, you get to switch places. Imagine you are the host. You can
Okay.
ask yourself a question, or you
Okay.
can ask me a question, or anything like that. Anything you have always wanted to ask a fellow intern, or wish someone had asked you. Let's see what you can come up with. Any question?
So the question which I would like to ask from myself, that how did you manage that work pressure? Because in internship, you always work very hard to pack that replacement offer. So how did you manage your work-life balance and the family also together?
So, and would you like to answer that question too?
Uh, it's just like it's not work-life balance, it's work-life integration if we talk about. So if we integrate both the things, if we are working even with the family and if we are spending time with the family while we are working, that really helps a lot. And Arcesium really helps in that, because Arcesium has work from home policy, so in which you can work 3 days from home and 2 days only you have to come to office. So that really helps.
Okay, that's a great question, I feel. Moving on from one fun segment to another. This is called the rapid fire round. I'll
Okay.
say some random words and
Okay.
you will have to describe them with one word answers.
Sure, sure.
Ready? DBE.
Uh, Love.
Career.
Career growth. It's like
Corporate world.
hectic but yet growth oriented.
Okay. MBA.
Rewarding but yet you learn a lot.
Friends.
Uh, Always there for you.
Delhi.
Delhi's food.
Motivation.
Uh, Come from within.
Stress buster.
Partying with friends.
Okay.
Not
Those
that
were-
partying. That's partying.
Partying.
Yeah.
Those were great. Lastly, before we wrap up,
Yeah.
do you have any final advice for the juniors or for your batchmates? Anybody? Would you like to say a few words of wisdom?
Sure. So the one thing which I would like to share is that make friends, make good friends. Always work for the people. Always work for yourself, and expect nothing in return, because that will really make you very humble and make you grow in your life a lot, and that will earn you respect also. And yeah, that's the only thing which I want.
Thank you so much, Zishan. That was a wonderful answer. Thank
Thanks
you so
for-
much for taking out time for the Internship Stories 3.0.
Thanks for having me, Yassir.
It's been a pleasure having you here. I am sure the viewers learned a lot from your experiences at RCC.
I hope so.
And that's a wrap for episode 2 of Internship Stories 3.0. Thank you all for tuning in. And if you really like the video, do like, share, and comment. And subscribe to our channel for more such inspiring stories. See you all in the next one. Thank you so much, Zishan.
Thank you, Yassir. Thanks for having me.